everybody, it's your girl Haley of Mothchild Cosplay here, and let me tell ya, this is my second time recording because the first time I didn't realize that I did a time lapse the whole time instead of actually fucking recording. This week I spent a lot of time remaking or just kind of editing and updating some of the pieces that I've made previously for my Death Knight Tier 10. The big thing that I completely remade were my shin pieces, which is these guys. The original shin pieces that I made were about 1.5 to 2 inches shorter, and they did not cover my shins. These guys do. All that's left for these shin pieces is to sculpt and cast out the skull that goes on top, as well as add some little studs everywhere before painting. Another leg piece that I made this week is my thigh piece. Yeah, so the base I made like a couple of weeks ago. This week I spent a lot of time with these little borders. These are really, really cool. They're like my favorite kind of beveled edges that I do, and I use them a lot on Syndragosa. As you can see, it's just diagonally cut EVA foam. You always want to make sure that you're using a really, really sharp X-Acto knife so you can get nice, crisp cuts. And then even if you think that they're nice and smooth, always take a Dremel to it just to really do your best to smooth it out. I'm really, really proud of this though. Like, everything looks really, really nice. All that's left for these guys is this bottom piece. I ran out of foam, so I had to order some more. So I have to wait before I can add that on, as well as some pieces that go in here. Those are all patterned out and everything. Like, I'm really just waiting on my order from TNT Cosplay Supply. Speaking of beveled edges, this shit right here, all of these marks are why you do not let your pets in the cosplay room when you're not home. Don't do it. Do not. Don't do it. My cat is over here. She was yelled at a few minutes ago, and so she's sulking, staring at me like, damn it, human, I just want to have a good time. Don't do it. The last thing that I really, really spent a lot of time on this week was my pauldrons for my Death Knight Tier 10. So this is just one of my pauldrons. I think this is the one that goes on this side. I'd have to double check. I don't know, I'm just holding it up. So you can see, it's like a nice size. It makes a nice hat. Yeah, I patterned out and I made it a couple of days ago actually. And I am actually really, really satisfied with it. I didn't anticipate it to be quite this easy, considering the in-game model is like a weird disaster hodgepodge of like a bunch of different things, and then you also can't quite tell what's happening because there's fog. What is this? Which, by the way, eventually I am going to be working on mini fog machines for both of my pauldrons. I'm actually super excited about that. So, that'll be a fun weekly vlog when that happens. I can tell you that already. As you can probably tell, not a whole lot was done this week in terms of cosplay. Most of my days off were spent cleaning and, taking care of my house. I did spend an entire day, which was actually yesterday, going down to Thatcher Park, which is about an hour south of me, and taking some lovely photos of my Grey Warden with Kenny of the Nerdy Monkey. I will link her Facebook page down below. I am really looking forward to these Grey Warden photos. I feel like they're going to be some of the best photos that we've done. If you want to see those photos, they'll be posted mostly on my Facebook. You can go on to facebook.com/mothchildcc or type Mothchild Cosplay and Creations into that search bar. A couple of them will also be posted on Instagram. However, Instagram is more for work in progress photos. My Instagram handle has changed. It is now MothchildCC, same as my Facebook URL. And I will also post a couple of my favorites on Twitter. My handle on Twitter is, you guessed it, MothchildCC. Go ahead and hit me up on all those platforms. Say hello, follow if you want, or if you just want to pop in and see those pictures, do whatever. If you like my video content, where you're here right now, go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe if you want, comment if you got something to say. And if you don't want to do any of that, that's totally fine. Live your good life. Anyway, I will see you guys next week, and if not next week, hopefully I will see you at a convention. Oh shit! No, that's a lie. We got some Thanksgiving rants to do. So tomorrow, stay home with your family, with your friends, relax. If it's cold outside, go sit by a fireplace and eat your goddamn turkey. If it's hot outside, Where do you live? Why don't I live there? I don't want to be this cold right now. Surround yourself with people who love you and care about you, and who people that you love and care about. This is a wonderful holiday where we can really sit down and kind of look back and kind of think like, wow, all of these wonderful things have happened. Or maybe you've had a really, really rough year. Somebody close to you may have passed away, or in general, like, you feel as though your life is not quite on the track you want it to be. Just take a second and breathe and relax and try and find just one good positive thing that you can be thankful for. Maybe you had an exceptionally awesome hair day. Maybe you finished up Stranger Things season 2 and the idea of a season 3 makes you happy. Something that you are happy about. And just think about that, and think about the joy that it brings you, and just channel that all day. That probably sounds so new age, hippie, magic, crystal healing bullshit. For me personally, I have found that even on my worst days, if I just find that one thing, I can become positive and get a better emotional sort of vibe happening up here. And then I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you to the 50 of you who come here every week and watch my videos. Thank you to the 3,000 something that follow me on Facebook. Thank you to the 1,100 who follow me on Instagram, and the 40 people that follow me on Twitter, the people who come and they support me, the people who comment on my photos, who look forward to my things. Thank you so much. It genuinely means the world to me. Anyway, now that I'm done ranting and rambling, I hope to see you next week, and if not next week, I hope to see you at a convention.